G'day everyone, my name's CautiousPancake, and today I'm going to cover the new POIs for 3.0. I'm hoping this will help when you're out exploring and you come across something you think is new, and you can remember the POIs that I'll show you today. And if you don't think you can remember, there's always my new POI Highlight mod over on Nexus Mods, which has been updated for 3.0, and will put a handy dandy little new marker against any POI that you stumble across or get a quest for, so that you know it's definitely a new POI that was added in 3.0. The link for the mod's in the description. Anyway, let's get to the POIs. Please be aware that there will be some views of the POI insides here, which many would consider spoilers, so if you want to discover it all fresh, then check the chapter markers so you can avoid the bits that you don't want to see. Starting off light, we've got 5 new wilderness POIs. Little roadside bits and bobs that add some flavour to the great outdoors. There's a couple of campsites, a gravesite, a shack, and even a roadside food truck. Nothing here is going to take you long to clear, but they break up those long empty stretches between towns nicely. Keep an eye out for the food truck. There's always a good chance of getting cooking pots from food vans if you're in need, and make sure you're always checking these thoroughly, as at least one has a hidden area to find. Next up, the lots. And there's 20 of these little fellas, split into 2 sets. You've got country residential lots, dressing up the rural neighbourhoods, with parks, gardens, sheds, a silo and that sort of thing, and country town lots filling up the small town strips. Things like feed stores and small shopping marts. They're mostly small outdoor affairs, again to add some lighter areas for game performance and make the world feel more lived in. Most will have a little something to find as well. Also, as a quick heads up, there's a couple of additional ones that are in the game files but don't have a proper name yet. If the 2.0 release was anything to go by, these might get patched in during a point release later. There's also 2 that I couldn't get to spawn in any of my random gen maps, Cletus's car recycling and the car impound lot, but they'll show up as new if you manage to find them in one of your games. Speaking of finding things, if you're ever short of a few corn seeds, then that AG1 feed store has got you covered, which is kind of true for most of the remnants. They've all got a little bit of a theme and have appropriate loot, so make sure you keep an eye out and learn which one will have the things that you need. Next, we step up in size with 4 new modern houses and a farm. The houses lean into the fancy contemporary look with big glass, open plans, the kind of place that you'd love to be able to afford before the world ended, and now you can live in them for the low price of clearing out the previous residents. And the farm gives another rural property to raid. It's my pick of these, simply because it looks like an inoffensive little POI, but at tier 4, you know it's hiding a whole bunch of something in there somewhere. Now for the preppers and the paranoid, we have 2 new army camps and 2 new bomb shelters. I love the under construction look of Camp Hollow Point, showing how the army bases came to get built and hiding much of the POI underground. As with all army bases, enter these with caution, as there's often plenty of soldier zombies. The shelters are also interesting. Both of them are little tier 1s, adding to the set of them that were added in the last release. They're both worth a look if you come across them in-game. Next up, we have the industrial sites. And this is where 3.0 really bulked up. There's 12 new industrial POIs, covering the mid-range builds in terms of size. And the names alone are worth the price of admission. We've got a brewery, a slaughterhouse, a coffee company called Bin There, because of course it is, and an auto parts manufacturer that I'm not going to read out loud, but you can see on screen and work out for yourself that it's obviously named after the sound effect that they added to the church bells. With 5 tier 4s, 2 tier 3s, and 5 tier 2s, there's a bunch of new mid-game options here to explore. You'll just need to move out of the forest to find them, with the restrictions on city size there still in effect. Of these, it looks like the Chemtech Distribution Centre and the Boozehound Brewery are POIs that might be prepped for bandit occupation. I know we don't have them yet, but everything is slowly moving in that direction. And for me, the Brickworks, another potential bandit location, is the highlight, just a clever use of existing assets. Following on from the new POIs, we have a bunch of additional remnants. These are the burnt out, blown up, fallen over versions of buildings, with a few in the city industrial areas. But mostly you'll find these scattered throughout the burnt biome and wasteland. These are where I think the new signs that they've added really help sell the POIs and the theme. Although mostly they stand on their own with the environmental build, the new signs I think really help them out a lot, particularly Fizz-Cola, as it could have been a very generic building, but with the extra signage it becomes super distinctive. Also, I'll add on the extra infested construction site here. It's one that they used in the dev stream to initially showcase the new signage tech that they added, but I'm not sure if this is a repeat of another POI from previous version. I say that as there's also a second large remnant in the game files that's new, but after a closer look it was just a redo of the skate park, and I don't remember if this one's the same. So if it was in 2.0, then please let me know in the comments. For the last couple of remnants, as you can see, they were just for the burnt biome, and these last 3 look to be wasteland only, so make sure you eventually get over to the wasteland and check them out. And last, but not least, let's not forget about the huge Tier 5 stadium. They teased this one on the dev stream, and here's a little bit more to see, the inside of the only new Tier 5 POI in 3.0. This is just the overview shot, and as you can see, a ton of effort has gone into this one, and I can't wait to make a trip through and see what surprises it has in store. Also, there's supposed to be another Tier 3 church, as well as a water tower, which are in the game files, but I could not get them to spawn through multiple RNG worlds, and they aren't in the Navigator map, so I'm not sure if these are hooked up yet. Anyway, that's a quick tour of all of the new POIs in 3.0. Remember, if you want to see the little new marker showing up in game so that you never have to remember any of this, grab the updated new POI Highlight mod from the link in the description. If you found this video useful, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of my videos in the future. Massive thanks as always to my patrons for their support. Thanks to you for watching, and enjoy checking out all of the new POIs.